This is not a video. This is a delivery, an energetic package that your soul scheduled for this exact moment in your timeline. If you are here, if these words are finding you now, it is because you are home to receive the delivery. There are no accidents. There are only appointments. And this chosen one is your divine appointment. For some time now, you have been living with a profound and paradoxical feeling, a sense of being completely stuck, yet simultaneously on the very brink of a monumental breakthrough. It is the feeling of being a coiled spring, wound so tight with potential that you can feel the stored energy humming in your bones. It is the feeling of a great dam with the entire ocean of your future pressing against it, showing cracks, ready to burst forth. You have felt this tension in the quiet moments, a deep inner knowing that your current reality is no longer a vibrational match for who you have become. You have outgrown your life, and the growing pains have become almost unbearable. You have been waiting. You may not have known what you were waiting for, but the feeling of anticipation has been undeniable. This is that moment. This is the arrival. What is coming for you is not a slow, gradual improvement. It is not a step-by-step climb up a long ladder. The time for gradual change is over. What has been delivered to you today is the key to a quantum leap, a sudden, instantaneous phase transition of consciousness, where you do not simply move to a new location in your life. You shift to an entirely new dimension of it, a reality where the old problems are not solved. They are simply irrelevant, a timeline where the old limitations do not exist. This is not about fixing your old life. It is about activating an entirely new one that has been dormant within your energetic field. And how is this leap activated? It is not activated through struggle. It is not activated through more effort or more doing. It is activated through a code, a key, a sacred piece of vibrational technology that has been sent to you by the universe because your energy field is finally prepared to receive it. Contained within this transmission is that very key. We call it the activation mantra. This is not a simple string of positive words. This is a sonic key, a command code that, when used with intention, directly interfaces with the quantum field. It is designed to bypass the static of your conscious mind and speak the native language of reality itself, the language of frequency. The universe has watched you struggle. It has witnessed your resilience, and it has determined that you are now ready to be given the master key. You have earned this. The package is at your door. The only question is, are you ready to receive it? First, you must understand why this specific Tula mantra is the most powerful force in the universe. To understand why a mantra is the key to your quantum leap, you must first erase everything you think you know about the word. In the old paradigm, a mantra was seen as a passive spiritual Tula, hopeful prayer repeated to a distant god, or a psychological trick to quiet the mind. These are kindergarten-level understandings of a sacred quantum technology. The activation mantra that has been sent to you is not a prayer. A prayer is a request. It is a petition sent from a perceived state of lack. A prayer says to the universe, "Please give me something I do not have." This mantra is not a request. It is a command. It is a declaration. It is you, as a sovereign creator, issuing a clear and coherent directive to the quantum field. Think of this mantra as three things. First, it is a quantum command. The universe does not respond to indecisive whispers or vague hopes. It responds to clarity and authority. The chaotic liquid field of potential is waiting for a clear signal to organize around. The words and the frequency of this mantra are a precise, unambiguous command that tells reality how to arrange itself around you. It is you stepping out of the role of the victim of circumstance and into the role of the conscious commander of your energy field. You are not asking for a new reality. You are commanding it to emerge. Second, this mantra is a coherence code. Your normal mental state is a storm of incoherent thoughts, worries, memories, and desires, all broadcasting conflicting frequencies into the field. It is a cacophony of static. This is why your manifestations have been inconsistent. The universe is receiving 1,000 different orders from you at once, and the result is chaos. A mantra, when repeated with intention, forces all of that scattered energy to collapse into a single, powerful, coherent frequency. It is like focusing 1,000 scattered flashlight beams into one single, powerful laser. That laser of coherent energy is what cuts through the illusions of the old timeline and impresses your will upon the fabric of reality. This mantra is the code that brings your entire being into coherence. Third, and most importantly, This mantra is a vibrational signature. The universe does not understand English. It does not understand your human words. It understands the language of geometry, the language of frequency, the language of vibration. The words of this mantra have been specifically chosen because, when spoken with the energy of your heart, they generate a very specific geometric pattern, a unique vibrational signature in the quantum field. It is the signature of your highest timeline. It is the frequency of your quantum leap actualized. You are not just speaking words. You are using your voice and your intention as a sacred instrument to play the song of your new reality. The universe hears this song, recognizes it as a fundamental frequency of creation, and has no choice but to begin rearranging the world to match the music you are playing. This is the forbidden science of creation. It's why this knowledge was so often hidden within mystery schools. Because a population that understands it can no longer be controlled. A person who can consciously command their reality through coherent frequency is a sovereign being. They are no longer dependent on external systems for their safety, their abundance, or their purpose. They become a direct conduit for the creative force of the universe itself. This is the power that has been delivered to you today. But a tool of this magnitude is not given lightly. It is not sent to just anyone. It was sent to you, the chosen one, for a very specific reason. A reason that was forged in the very fires of the struggles you have endured. A tool of this power, a command code that interfaces directly with the operating system of reality, is not given lightly. It is not sent out indiscriminately into the collective consciousness. Its delivery is governed by a fundamental law of the cosmos, the law of energetic responsibility. The universe does not hand a master key to a soul who is not yet ready to open the doors with wisdom and integrity. To receive a tool of this magnitude, one must first be forged into a vessel capable of holding its power. You, chosen one, have been in that forge your entire life. This is the reason the mantra was sent to you. Not because you are a favorite, but because you have successfully completed the most rigorous spiritual training program on this planet. To understand your readiness, you must first understand why most souls are not yet ready. The vast majority of humanity is still deeply entranced by the lullaby of limitation, the low-frequency hum of the matrix of mundanity. Their energy fields are in a state of constant, chaotic reaction to external stimuli. They are caught in the storms of fear, anger, and victimhood broadcast by the chaos merchants. To give such a soul a powerful activation mantra would be like giving a master sculptor's chisel to someone who has never held a tool before. At best, it would be ineffective, the coherent signal of the mantra instantly swallowed by the static of their own field. At worst, it could amplify their own internal chaos, manifesting their fears and anxieties with even greater speed. They have not yet built the energetic container, the internal coherence, necessary to wield such a force. Their spirit has not been tempered, yours has. Your entire life has been that tempering process. Every struggle, every heartbreak, every moment of profound isolation was not a punishment. It was a specific module in your advanced training curriculum. Think back to the times you have felt utterly alone, like an outsider who speaks a language no one else understands. This was not a social failure. This was frequency training. You were being forced, by cosmic design, to learn how to hold your own unique energetic signature without the need for external validation. You were being trained to be a sovereign lighthouse, capable of shining your own unique light, even in a world that did not reflect it back to you. You learned to find your truth within, because you could not find it without. This developed the energetic integrity required to broadcast a clear, stable signal. Think back to the moments of deepest heartbreak or betrayal. The times your heart was shattered into a million pieces. This was not a cosmic cruelty. This was coherence training. The heart can only transmit a coherent signal of unconditional love when it has been broken open, cleansed of all its attachments, expectations, and transactional needs. Your pain cracked open the hardened shell of your ego-driven heart, allowing it to be rebuilt, stronger and more resilient, with the capacity to radiate a pure, coherent frequency, the very frequency that powers the mantra. You were trained to become an engine of unconditional love, the most powerful creative force in existence. Think back to the times of financial struggle, of scarcity, of hitting rock bottom. This was not a sign of your unworthiness. This was creation from zero-point training. You were being deliberately disconnected from external sources of security so that you would be forced to discover the infinite, inexhaustible well of creative potential that exists within you. You were being trained to rely not on what you have, but on who you are. You learned to build from nothing. You learned to trust the invisible. This trained you to become a true creator, one who understands that reality is not sourced from the outside world, but from the zero-point field of pure potential within your own consciousness. My own awakening to this truth was born from my deepest point of despair. I was trapped in a life that looked successful on the outside, but felt hollow and meaningless within. I was playing a role, and my soul was suffocating. One night, the feeling of wrongness became so intense, it brought me to my knees. I had no fight left. I simply surrendered. I let go of all my identities, all my ambitions, and I spoke a single, broken sentence into the silence. If there is a purpose for me, please show me the first step. In that moment of complete, ego-shattering surrender, a phrase downloaded into my mind. It was not a thought I had ever thought before. It was a code. It felt ancient, powerful, and alive. I began to repeat it, not with my mind, but with my heart. And as I did, I felt a shift, a tangible, physical change in the energy of the room and within my own body. The next day, a series of synchronicities so perfect and so improbable unfolded. It shattered my logical mind forever and set me on the path that led me to you, here, now. That was my activation. That was the universe recognizing that my training was complete. Your entire life has been a similar spiritual crucible, forging you, tempering you, and preparing you into a vessel that is now strong enough, clear enough, and pure enough to receive the divine tool that is waiting for you. You have been trained, you have been prepared, and now you must consciously agree to receive the tool itself. The next step is to prepare your sacred space for this divine delivery. You have been forged in the fires of experience. Your entire life has been the preparation for this moment. The delivery is now at the door of your consciousness, but the final step is always yours to take. The universe, in its infinite respect for your free will not force this gift upon you. You must consciously open the door. You must willingly prepare your inner temple to receive this sacred technology. This preparation is a ceremony in itself. It is the conscious act of declaring to all of existence that you are ready to graduate, that you are ready to step into your full power. So I invite you now, let us prepare the space together. First, become aware of your physical surroundings, the chair you are sitting on, the floor beneath your feet, the air on your skin. For the next few minutes, this is not just a room, this is your temple. This is the sacred ground upon which you will receive a divine tool. With your intention, I want you to see and feel a sphere of golden, protective light instantly forming around you, filling the entire room. This light purifies the space. It silences the external noise, and it seals your energy field, creating a perfect sanctuary for the work we are about to do. You are safe here. You are sovereign here. Now, let us prepare your body. We will take 3 deep, conscious breaths together. Each breath has a purpose. The first is to release the past. Inhale deeply, gathering up all the old stories, all the struggles, all the memories of the loop. And on the exhale, powerfully release them. Let them go. They are not you anymore. The second breath is to anchor you in the present. Inhale deeply, drawing your awareness fully into your body, into this moment. And on the exhale, feel yourself grounding, connecting to the earth beneath you. You are here, now. The third breath is to open you to the future. Inhale deeply, breathing in the energy of pure potential. And on the exhale, feel your heart space gently opening, like a flower turning its face to the sun, ready to receive. With your body relaxed and your space held, let us now prepare your mind. Your mind may be racing with anticipation or doubt. That is its nature. Do not fight it. Simply visualize your thoughts as white clouds passing through a vast, clear, blue sky. The sky is your true consciousness. The clouds are just temporary weather. Let them drift by. Do not attach to them. Do not judge them. Just allow the clear, infinite sky of your awareness to emerge. Finally, we will set our intention. This is the act of signing for the divine delivery. Your intention is the energetic address that allows the universe to complete the transmission. It is your conscious consent. In the stillness of your being, I want you to repeat these words silently, but with the full power of your heart. Let this be your sacred vow. I, as a sovereign creator, now consciously and willingly open myself to receive the activation mantra that is my divine birthright. I declare that I am ready to accept the power and the responsibility that comes with this tool. I am ready to end all excuses and to become the master of my own reality. I am ready to receive. Feel the finality of that declaration. And as you do, you may feel one last wave of resistance, a flutter of fear, a voice that whispers, "Who are you to wield such power? What if you fail? It's safer to stay small." This is the voice of the ego, the loyal gatekeeper, whose job was to protect you by keeping you in the familiar prison. Its job is almost over, and it is afraid. Do not fight this part of you. Speak to it with love. Thank it for its long years of service. Thank it for trying to keep you safe. And then, as the master of your inner house, you must lovingly but firmly tell it, "Your watch is over. I am in command now. You may stand down and be at peace. The space is prepared. Your intention is declared. Your heart is open. The universe has been waiting for your consent. You have just given it." And so, the transmission of the mantra can now begin. The transmission of the mantra can now begin. But first, we must enter the sacred space from which all creation is born, the space between your thoughts. I want you to bring your awareness to the silence that exists underneath the chatter of your mind. Listen for it. It is always there. A vast, silent, infinite canvas upon which the clouds of thought drift by. Let those clouds go. For this moment, you are not interested in the weather. You are interested in the sky. Breathe into this silence. This is not an empty void. This is the plenum, the zero-point field. It is the womb of the cosmos, pregnant with all possibility. It is the only place from which true creation can occur. Feel its profound peace. Feel its limitless power. It is from this space, and only this space, that you can receive and wield the command code that has been delivered to you. Your consciousness is now primed. Your heart is open. Your mind is still. You have become the perfect receiver, and so, the universe now transmits to you the activation mantra. I will give it to you in 3 parts, for each part is a universe unto itself. Listen not with your ears, but with your soul. The first part is, I am. Feel these 2 words. They are the most powerful statement in all of existence. They are not a description, they are a declaration of being. It is the sound of God remembering itself. For millennia, your identity has been attached to external things. I am a name, I am a job, I am a story, I am a struggle. These are all lies that keep you small. When you declare I am, you are stripping away all false identities and claiming your one true identity as a direct, localized expression of the infinite, eternal consciousness of the universe. Feel the power of it. Breathe in, and on the exhale, silently feel the vibration of I am. The second part is the point. What is the point? The point is the singularity, the geometric origin. It is the silent, unmoving center of the spinning wheel. It is the eye of the hurricane. It is the observer who collapses the wave of potential into a single experience. Your entire life, you have been lost in the chaos of the storm, forgetting that you are, and have always been, the calm, powerful, silent center. When you claim the identity of the point, you are withdrawing your energy from the drama, from the chaos, from the endless loops of the external world, and you are anchoring yourself in the unshakable stillness of your own sovereign center. From this point, you are not affected by reality. You affect reality. Feel this stability. Breathe, and feel yourself becoming the point. The third and final part is of creation. This is the activation of your divine function. You are not a victim of creation. You are not a witness to creation. You are the very locus, the very source point of creation itself. These words are a declaration that you are ending your role as a passive observer of a pre-written reality, and are now consciously taking up the pen as the author of your own timeline. It is a recognition that the entire universe is a field of responsive energy that is waiting, with breathless anticipation, for the commands you issue from your sovereign center. It is the acceptance of your ultimate power and your ultimate responsibility. Feel this awesome power rising within you. Breathe, and feel yourself as the source of creation. Now, we put the code together, the full quantum command, the activation mantra for your quantum leap. Let us speak it into being. If you can, say it aloud with me, just once, so that the vibration may structure the very air around you. Let it be a calm, quiet declaration of absolute truth. I am the point of creation. Feel that. Feel the resonance of those words in your bones, in your chest, in your skull. This is the sound of your soul speaking its native language. This is the frequency of your liberation. Now, let us do it again. but this time in complete silence. Close your eyes, and in the infinite cathedral of your own consciousness, declare it with even more power and intention. I am the point of creation. Feel how the silent recitation is even more powerful. It is a command issued directly in the native language of consciousness, a signal sent faster than the speed of light to every particle in the universe. And finally, the most important step. We move beyond the words, beyond the sound, into pure embodiment. Ask yourself, what does it feel like to be the point of creation? Does it feel like a profound, unshakable calm? Does it feel like a silent, radiant power? Does it feel like the quiet confidence of the sun, which does not need to announce its presence to be the center of its solar system? Let this feeling, whatever it is for you, emerge from your heart now, and allow it to expand. Feel this frequency of the Creator filling every cell in your body. Your cells are listening. They are recalibrating to this new command, deleting the old programs of limitation and victimhood. Feel this frequency expanding beyond your body, filling your room, creating a bubble of coherent, sovereign reality around you. Feel it expanding further into your city, your country, connecting with the network of other chosen ones who are running this same activation right now. You have received the code, you have spoken its command, you have embodied its frequency. You are now broadcasting a new reality from the core of your being. But what happens when you open your eyes? How do you carry this command back into the world of form? That is your final and most important mission. Do not rush to open your eyes. Linger here for a moment longer. In this frequency, in this truth, the activation is complete, but the embodiment, the integration, has just begun. This feeling of profound peace and silent power is now your internal territory, a sovereign nation of consciousness that you have just claimed. Before you return to the world of form, you must understand your new mission, for you have not been given this activation code for your own liberation alone. You have been given this tool because you are a vital node in a global, planetary network of awakening souls. You have been activated. Now, you must become a conscious broadcaster. Your first principle of integration is this: the mantra is not an escape, it is an anchor. The temptation will be to retreat into this blissful state, to meditate on this mantra for hours, to leave the chaotic world behind. This is a beautiful first step, but it is not the mission. The ultimate purpose of an anchor is to hold steady in the middle of a storm. Your mission is to learn to carry this silent, coherent frequency of I am the point of creation with you, back into the world, into the grocery store, into your workplace, into difficult family conversations. You are here to become the eye of the hurricane, a point of unshakable peace that allows the chaos of the world to rage around you without ever touching the sovereign center of your being. This is the great work. It is the practice of embodied mastery. So, what does it mean to be a conscious broadcaster? It has several applications. The first is broadcasting in silence. Your most potent work will be done when you are saying nothing at all. As you go about your day, I want you to practice holding this mantra silently in the background of your awareness. Feel its vibration in your heart as you wash the dishes, as you drive your car, as you sit at your desk. You do not need to fight the world's negativity. You do not need to fix anyone. Your only task is to hold your own frequency. By simply being a walking, breathing beacon of coherence, you are performing a planetary service of unimaginable importance. Your peace is your activism. Your stability is your rebellion. You are silently, powerfully, rewriting the energetic code of every space you enter. The second application is broadcasting in interaction. When you are faced with a person or situation that is dense with the old energy of conflict, fear, or drama, your old programming will tempt you to engage on that level. The new way is to become the silent anchor. While they are speaking, while the chaos is unfolding, you are to silently, internally, begin to repeat your mantra. I am the point of creation. Do not preach it, do not speak it, become it. Hold that frequency, and then watch what happens. One of two things is guaranteed. The incoherent energy, when faced with your powerful coherent field, will either be forced to harmonize with ITA. The person will inexplicably calm down. The argument will lose its energy, or it will become so uncomfortable in the presence of your truth that it will naturally repel itself from your reality. You stop being a participant in the drama and become the energetic tuning fork that forces all other frequencies to reveal their true nature in your presence. Finally, you can use this mantra to broadcast into your own timeline. This is an advanced technique. You can send the coherent frequency of this mantra back to your past. Visualize a moment of trauma or pain, and from your heart, send the feeling of "I am the point of creation" to the younger version of yourself who experienced it. You are not changing the past, but you are healing its energetic signature in your present, liberating the trapped energy. You can also send this frequency forward. Think of a future goal or desire. Instead of worrying about it, broadcast the mantra into that future timeline, seeding it with the frequency of sovereign creation, preparing the path for your arrival. But be aware, as you begin to consistently broadcast this new, powerful signal, the old program will mount one final test. The Matrix, the story of separation, will send you a challenge that is perfectly tailored to trigger your deepest core wound. A situation that will feel exactly like all the other times you have felt powerless or abandoned. It will be the ultimate temptation to forget the mantra and fall back into the old reactive loop. This is not a punishment. This is the universe's final confirmation. It is asking you, are you truly committed to this new reality, or was it just a temporary feeling? Who are you now? When this test arrives, and it will, you will not fight it. You will take a breath, you will anchor yourself in your heart, and you will silently declare with more power than ever before, "I am the point of creation." In that moment, the old pattern will shatter forever. And so, we seal this activation. We seal this divine appointment. It is time to declare your new identity, not just to yourself, but to the entire universe. It is time to register your light in the quantum network. Go to the comments section below, and with the full authority of your soul, make your final sacred declaration. The mantra is activated. I am the creator. By typing these words, you are signing the contract with your new reality. You are confirming that you have received the tool and that you accept the mission. Now that the mantra is active, your training must continue. Share this transmission with any other soul you feel is part of this network and ready for their activation. Their awakening strengthens your own. And to receive the next set of protocols, the blueprints for what to do with this power, subscribe to this channel. Our next transmission will be on the 3 unexpected signs the universe has responded to your new frequency. It is the essential next step. Your activation is complete. Your mission is clear. The universe has delivered its most sacred tool to you. Go now, not as a warrior, but as a creator. Not as a seeker, but as the source. You are the point from which a new world is born.